You're listening to live coverage of the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Download the KQKI smartphone app for the full schedule of events right at your fingertips. In addition to real-time notifications with the latest information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Your local information station for the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival is 95.3 FM, KQKI.
And good morning, everyone. Brian Prodich along with Robbie Bowers and also Brady Borrell. We are live here from the riverfront in Berwick, Louisiana, where today, or this morning, we've got the blessing of the fleet, guys.
That's it. 89 years strong. 89 years. Think about it. And just next year, they're going to be celebrating their 90th anniversary. Plans are already underway, but the rain has subsided. And the sun is trying to peek through. We got worried at times. We had some rain this morning, but it's looking really good.
Absolutely. And, of course, we're going to have those festivities for you here this morning. You're right. It rained a little bit. We're going to go ahead. Are we going to let her start singing?
Miss Jackie,
okay, there we go, Miss Jackie.
You want me to sing? 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus, just to take him at his word, just to rest upon his promise, just to know thus says the Lord. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I proved him over and o'er. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more. I'm so glad I learned to trust him, precious Jesus, trusted friend, and I know that he is with me. He'll be with me to the end. Jesus, Jesus, how I trust him, how I have proved him over and over. Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, oh, for grace to trust him more.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll say young lady there with a beautiful song.
I'm so glad
Live for
Jesus.
the blessing of the fleet.
You're gonna exactly.
There we go. And well, Robbie, just it's you know, a great morning. Always a great morning,
Yeah,
right?
it's starting to look pretty.
He is Lord. He is Lord. He is risen from the dead, and he is Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Yes, He's our Lord. He is our Lord. He is risen from the dead, and He is Lord. Bow.
Well, you're listening to live coverage and watching live coverage of the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival, the 89th Blessing of the Fleet. And just want to step in real quick and thank Tiger Island Hardware at 7393 Highway 182 in front of the Municipal Auditorium in Morgan City, our exclusive sponsor today. Special thanks to owners Casey and Selena Shannon and Brian and Jana Jerwa for their continued support of our live coverage, the annual Blessing of the Fleet here on KQKI. Shop Tiger Island Hardware for everything you need for the indoors and outdoors, hardware, lumber, power tools, lawn and garden equipment, paint, appliances, interior designing, outdoor kitchen and grills, and everything you need to enjoy sportsman's paradise, including guns, ammo, knives, fishing gear, and much more. So when you see Casey and Selena Shannon, and Brian and Jana Jerwa, please thank them for their continued support of the Blessing of the Fleet and Boat Parade here on KQKI. Brian, let's listen to some more music with Miss Jackie Brown.
Him because He's my Lord. Yes, He is. Oh, yes. Do you know Him? For He is Lord. He's your Lord. He's your Lord and He's your friend. He would never, never, never. He is the Lord, yes He is, and He's my friend.
And we are live here, the annual Blessing of the Fleet, Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. We are on the Berwick side. Want to welcome everyone in this morning as we await our priest for today.
Enjoying one of the free snowballs.
And let's see if we can bring Brady in. I'm not sure. Brady, you?
All right, Brian, how's this?
Dad, you're low.
Good.
You're low. I guess I could try to fix you, maybe.
Turn me up there.
There we go. We're going to try. Go ahead, Brady.
Much better? You hear me now?
Well,
All right.
yeah, I don't.
Waiting for the procession as the procession is coming through.
And we're having some issues with Brady's mic. That's okay. Apologize. Let's see, Brady. Let's go ahead and try to pull you.
Let's go
Yeah,
ahead
we're going to take a headset for Brady. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
That's much better, P.
All right, there we go. Not sure what's going on with the cordless mic today, but we did have interference last year with this one,
Yeah,
if you
we did.
remember. So
Yeah.
we're not going to use that one today. And so we do, of course, want to recognize the celebrant this year of the 89th Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival Blessing of the Fleet, Father Patrick Revere. He is a priest of the Diocese of Houma-Thibodaux and currently serves as administrator of Holy Cross Catholic Church and chaplain of Central Catholic School, both in Morgan City. He was born and raised in Thibodaux. He studied biology at Nicholls State University. He received a Master of Arts degree in Theological Studies with a concentration in spiritual theology from Notre Dame Seminary in New Orleans and was ordained in June 2019. Since then, Father Patrick has served in several parish and diocesan roles, excuse me, most recently as priest secretary to the office of the bishop, and in the diocesan and I'm probably butchering that word, I apologize, Office of Parish Support, assisting parishes in their mission of formation and evangelization. And we do want to thank the King's Vessel, Jordan and Zane Shrimp Boat. The owner is Dustin Nguyen. The Queen's Vessel, on which I will be riding.
And we'll show you a shot, live shot from that vessel right now.
Yeah, Mama D Shrimp Boat. The owner is Donald Ribordi. We'll be talking to Mr. Donald Ribordi in a few moments. He's got a great story to tell. I will be riding on that boat, give you a really up close and personal view of the toast that we've never been able to do before. So I will be on that Queen's boat. It's going to be a really, really nice time with them. So again, thank you for joining us. Thanks to Tiger Island Hardware for their sponsorship, and also Hargrave Funeral Home for providing the waters out here. Also, special thanks to Mr. Donald Ribordi. He donated several hundred pounds of shrimp that they are selling out here for the proceeds to go to Children's Hospital. It's donation based. You give what you want, but Mr. Donald Ribordi went and caught hundreds of pounds of shrimp this week, donated it to the festival. The proceeds, whatever you donate, it's up to you. It's how little or how much you want to donate. Those proceeds will go to the Children's Hospital. You will get a pound of shrimp, boiled shrimp, and a cup of dip. So thank you, Mr. Donald Ribordi.
There we go, and I think they are about to get this underway. I'm not sure how the transition will be, Brady, as far as the microphone.
I'm going to go ahead and go give it to the. We'll give it to the priest, and I'm going to get on the boat and give you guys another type of view here.
There you go, and of course we will have Brady Borel live from that boat, Mama D, which is the Queen's boat.
We want to thank everyone for joining us here. I'm Brady Borel with KQKI. We want to thank Tiger Island Hardware, who is sponsoring our broadcast today. And we're now going to turn it over to Father Revere.
And Father Revere will begin this blessing.
To be here today.
Bear with us.
Good morning, everybody. It's a great gift to be here today as we ask God's blessings upon all of us and upon these fleets, that He would be with us and keep us safe, help us to know His presence and His blessings with us. And so we pray together. From the Holy Gospel according to St. John, Jesus said to Thomas, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." Let us pray. Listen kindly to our prayers, O Lord, and we ask that you turn aside every unfavorable wind from these boats, and by your unsurpassed power, calm the waters around them. Under your protection, let those who
as they are having some audio issues. We do apologize for that.
I think we're...
A lot of interference out this way. Of course, a lot of things going on right now. I want to welcome you in. It is the annual blessing of the fleet. We are live here on the Berwick side. Berwick, Louisiana, of course, the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Want to welcome everyone to Morgan City. If you are from out of town, if you're watching from out of town or listening on 95.3 FM, I think they've squared away the audio issues, and just a lot of people around. And we're hoping to get some live video from the Queen's boat as well today. We try our best to give you as much coverage as possible, and in doing so, sometimes it gets pretty interesting. Brian Protich along with Robbie Bowers, Brady Borel, Matthew Protich, who is working our camera this morning. I almost want to say this afternoon, this evening, but that's not the case right now. Welcome back, Robbie. Having some, it's kind of windy today.
Just had me one of them free snowballs.
Yeah.
It was.
So that was it good?
It was very delicious. Pink Lady is my favorite. That's my go-to.
Is that what that was?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Pink Lady is
if they
good.
put that condensed milk on there. Ooh.
That's right. I'm not sure if that's wind or that's audio issues we're having from
The wind is blowing a little bit.
Yeah, it is. I believe he has the microphone. Can't quite see, but
We'll take wind over rain any day.
yeah, you're right. You're right. There's a lot of rain over the past few days, but that's to be expected, right? This time of the year around Labor Day, and
This is an exciting time of the year for me.
Yeah.
Football gets kicked off.
right.
Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Check us out Thursday. We'll be covering the Berwick Morgan City game at Gosler Stadium. Cliff Henry
Yeah,
Field in Berwick.
that's right.
7 o'clock.
That's going to be Cliff Watson, right?
Cliff Watson Field.
Yeah. And here we go. And I think, let me see if we can get Brady here. And I'm not sure. Let me. There we go. Brady, there we go. Now we've got him.
Yes, indeed.
He is live on the Mama D shrimp boat. Of course, the Queen's boat. We'll go ahead and look at a shot from that boat. You can see those fine folks there on the boat. Y'all haven't left though yet, huh, Brady?
Nope, that's the King's boat headed out right now.
Yes, indeed, Brian. I am coming to you live if you've got me. As you see, oh no, you're good. You see the 2016 King, Mr. Ray Autry there. He is the grandfather of this year's Queen, Natalie Sloan. And I know Natalie's having a great time. She's standing right behind me. Last year, if you recall, everyone, I was on the visiting Queen's boats. And this year I'm on the Queen's boat. We've never done this before as far as being on either the King or Queen's boat, so you can actually get close up of the toast. And so I want to thank Mr. Donald Ribardi. He is the owner of this shrimp boat. And Brian, if you're good, if it's a good time, I'm going to go ahead and roll that interview with him.
Yeah.
How's that, Brian? Would that work?
Okay, that will work.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 2-minute, less than 2 minutes. I got to visit with Mr. Donald Ribardi. He on Friday. He is the owner of the shrimp boat. He's got an amazing testimony to say.
Let's,
to tell. And
I tell you what, let's get. You're leaving the dock right now. If we lose that feed with you,
right.
It's audio, right? That you're going to roll.
You'll continue to catch the audio.
There we go.
Let's roll with it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, Mr. Donald Ribardi, the owner of the Mama D Shrimp Boat. He is the escort today of the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival Queen, Natalie Sloan, as she is going to be toasting with King Dan Conrad. Mr. Ribardi, you've been a shrimper for a very long time, somewhere between 50 to 60 years. You've been serving our industry the past year or so. You had some unfortunate health situations, but I know you're glad to be through it. What happened?
Last year, October, I fell off the rig and going to put the outrigger down and punctured my lung, broke 8 ribs, had 10 breaks altogether. And man, it took me like 3 months. Thank the good Lord, that's all it took me. 3 months to recover. And I walked out of the hospital, everything was fine. They were surprised. Like, man, you're walking out of the hospital, and Normally you got to take that wheelchair out, you know. But back climbing, all that stuff out there, and rigging and all that. And we so far we're doing pretty good.
You're sitting in your captain's chair. You'll be doing that again during the blessing of the fleet. I know you're fortunate to be in this chair, to do what you do best.
Yes, sir. And thank the good Lord on that part. Yes, sir.
Today is a day of celebration, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Of course, getting to escort the Queen, but, you know, almost a year this happened, you're bouncing back, and you're just giving back to the community.
Brian,
yes, correct.
Whenever you get a chance to announce
some
on
shrimp,
the speaker.
For the community and ball some shrimp out of me and Donna's heart, we want to do that. And thank the good Lord, I'm still here today.
Well, on behalf of the community, we appreciate all you do, your support in donating those boiled shrimp. I look forward to it.
Thank you.
And again, Brian, that's Mr. Donald Ribardi, the owner of the Mama D's Shrimp Boat. And you can hear the noise in the background, which is good noise. The horns are blowing. As you can see, we've got Queen Natalie Sloan. And I tell you what, let's chat with her real quick. How's that, Brian?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, okay. We're at you. We've got a good feed on you, Brady. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Natalie, I tell you what, if you can grab the mic real quick, how are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling so excited.
You can sit back just a second. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Go ahead. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I'm happy that it's not raining for this. I was kind of worried about that, but I'm happy that the weather held out and we're able to do this.
Absolutely. I know. How does it feel about you're about to reach across the bow and toast your king, Dan Conrad? Are you excited about that?
Oh, I'm so excited. This is a big tradition for our festival and for Morgan City, so I'm glad I can take part in it.
Awesome. Now, tell us about some of the activities that you've also already participated in this weekend.
Yesterday, we meet in the visiting queens. We visited the Mr. Charlie oil rig, and then we had like a scavenger hunt. We ate lunch at Cafe JoJo's. We had a good time.
Now, that's another thing. You become this, it's like family that you'll become with these visiting queens, because you'll be seeing them probably almost every weekend for the next year. How's it been so far being part of that family already?
They're so welcoming. I'm glad they were able to welcome me and be so sweet and help me make this transition.
Awesome. And I know you've got a very supportive family.
Yes.
Tell us about your family supporting you.
So far, it's like they kind of dropped everything and supported me so far. It's been like you're crowned and then the busyness starts right away. So I'm happy that they were able to support me, and I'm very grateful for it.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the very best, and thank you for joining us, and have fun this weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Brian, of course, that is Queen Natalie Sloan.
There you go. Good job, Brady B. We are waiting for you to get back over this way, so that way we can pick back up on you. But great job. Everyone was able to hear that interview. And, yeah, we got the annual blessing of the fleet going on right now here in Berwick. And, Robbie, did you want to mention something? Because I know you kind of... Oh, here we go. We're going to look at the... Let's see. Looking at the vessels that we have Mama D, which is the boat that Brady's on. We also have Jordan and Zane.
Which the King's on that one.
The King is on that one. And we have the Lila Ray. This is the...
That's the shrimp boat division.
Shrimp boat division, that's right. In the pleasure craft division, we have the Miss Lula, Soda Stream, Gulf Powder, B&A 1, Double Stud, Mojo, Captain Caviar, PT Boat, Last Tango, and the Miss Stephanie. And I think we may have some of those boats that did not come this morning, I'm thinking, because of the weather that we had early on. We've had to deal with a lot of weather or rain over the past couple of days, but overall, Brady, the festival's still having a good festival, right?
And a source of love and joy.
We are. Can you hear me, B?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's Father's mic that is given us somewhat of an issue. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we do, of course, also want to thank Tiger Island Hardware for their sponsorship. Again, Casey and Selena Shannon, Brian and Jana Jerwa, the owners of Tiger Island Hardware. Anything you need for indoors, outdoors, again, it's Sportsman's Paradise. We're going into the fall. Before you know it, it'll be hunting season. Guns, ammo, knives. They got fishing gear, appliances, lawn and garden. You know, it's still hot. It's still raining. We're going to really have to cut our grass after this big rain. Whatever you need for lawn and garden, lawn maintenance, they've got it all. Insecticides, paints, power tools, you name it. Tiger Island's got it, and we want to thank them for their exclusive sponsorship today. Again, also Hargrave Funeral Home for providing the water. And once again, Mr. Donald Ribardi went shrimping this week, and he caught hundreds of pounds of shrimp, and he is donating that to the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. If you go on the Berwick Dock by the lighthouse, they are selling those shrimp, 1 pound of shrimp per person with a cup of dip. You make a donation. It can be as little or as large as you want. All proceeds will go to the Children's Hospital. So thank you very much, Mr. Donald Ribardi, for providing those.
Yeah, that is fantastic. You are on the Morgan City side right now, I believe. So.
Yep, sure.
And y'all are definitely making the complete circle.
Yes, we are.
The Atchafalaya River between, I guess, the locks and the railroad track, right?
The choo-choo track.
Choo-choo track.
Yep.
That's what Betty calls it, the choo-choo train.
Yep. Well, there are a few spectators on the Morgan City side. There's some houseboats.
Yes, I see that.
There are some. I see a tent. People watching, and of course now it's hosted on the Berwick side. And hats off to the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Years ago, probably about 8 or 9 years ago, they moved the blessing of the fleet to the Berwick side because the wharf was under construction in Morgan City. Well, it worked so well, and the festival wanted to involve both sides of the river. They said, let's just go ahead and keep the blessing of the fleet at the Berwick Lighthouse. I think it was a great idea, and we love it. And of course, tonight we'll be on the Morgan City side, bringing you live coverage of the fireworks display.
Yeah, that's right.
Over the Atchafalaya River. Our broadcast begins at 7. The fireworks fire off at 9 o'clock. Special thanks to the Hamer family and Taco Bell and B&G Foods for their sponsorship of that broadcast. The music will be synchronized to the fireworks. It's a great soundtrack. Thank you to Mac Bruno. And of course, you can listen to the soundtrack live on KQKI 95.3 FM. I will tell you, you'll want to listen to it on the radio itself and not on a stream because of the delay, but it will be synchronized to the fireworks. Or you can join us on the riverfront. Thanks to MJB Productions, we will have a live sound system to where you can come and hear the music as well. But unfortunately, you probably don't have my feed right now, Brian, until we get around. But we're passing up the Morgan City side. They do have a lot of spectators, several boats and houseboats out here that are watching. And we're going to make our loop around to the Berwick side in just a moment. Queen Natalie is waving right now to those on the Morgan City side.
And thank you, Brady. Of course, you are on the Queen Shrimp Boat. We are waiting for you to come back in. We'll have a special guest with us tonight as well, firing that first shell. And so that's going to be lots of fun. She is absolutely adorable. Anna Sharamy, she is, they are here from New Orleans. Of course, her father, Chris, native of this area, I guess you could call it. Went to Berwick High School as well and with us, and that's she's just an absolute. You're going to love her, Brady B.
I'm looking forward to meeting her, and also, of course, we do a total of 3 shells, one at 8:45,
yes.
8:50, and then 8:55, and then, of course, the fireworks begin at 9. Hopefully, my daughter will be able to fire off one. Today is my daughter Alyssa's 11th birthday.
Happy birthday.
And, yep, thank you. And she's going to church this morning, but she'll be hanging out with us at the fireworks tonight. She was born on a Sunday, the day before Labor Day, and I've been telling her for years that the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival is like her birthday party.
Yeah.
And so we got to celebrate last night, but so happy birthday to my 11-year-old daughter, Alyssa. And,
happy
Brian,
birthday, Alyssa.
Thank you very much, and hopefully you'll be getting my feed again soon. We are making that loop now.
Yeah,
coming around.
I see that. The boats are coming back around.
Yep.
And
sure.
they will pass here by Father Revere. So, or have they passed already, Robert?
No, we have not.
No.
Okay, they're starting to get in line now.
Okay. There we go. We still don't have a feed from you yet, but that is because you're so far out of range, Brady B. You're still what? Oh, you're still way on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, we're just approaching the train bridge right now. The middle part of the train
I
bridge.
keep mistaking this boat up here for you. And then I look at those shrimp,
right.
I guess it's the what is it that's sticking out the trunk?
Oh, the booms.
The booms.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. And we are coming up right now to the middle of the river, so you're going to be getting us shortly.
And they'll be coming into your screen here shortly.
Again, thanks to Donald and Donna Ribordi here at the Mama D Shrimp Boat for hosting us here today. First time ever on a shrimp boat for us. A shrimp boat, especially on one of the King or Queen's
right,
boat,
exactly.
where we can actually bring you the live coverage.
How's the shrimp taste, Brady? I know you tried.
Not yet. I hadn't had time, but it's coming.
We have the Miss Stephanie coming up here to the dock. That boat will be coming into your picture here just shortly. Yeah, Brady.
All right. I was going to say, if you want to cut the feed coming in from the sound system, it's fortunately we're having interference on the dock with cordless mics for some reason. Here we go. We're getting some.
And everywhere you would be kept safe from all the storms of life. Know of His presence with you. Amen.
And that was the Miss Stephanie. Yeah, we're getting somewhat of a feed, right? Yeah, it's just interference.
Yeah. It's not like it used to be. We used to not get any interference with cordless mics, but now we do.
Well, so much communications now. Yeah.
There are. We've actually tried 2 different mics today, and we're still getting interference, and we'll try another one next year.
And this is going to be full moon that is coming around. Brady, I think y'all are coming. Watch those booms.
Yep. Here we come.
There we go. I'm going ahead and cut that feed because it's not quite.
That'll work.
And of course, y'all are about what is that? Crampell's Fish Market. Y'all are coming up to that right now.
Correct. Hopefully my feed. Have you received
your
the feed from me yet?
Your feed is coming back in, starting to come back in.
Good.
As y'all are approaching the dock. Not sure if you have control over that camera or not, but
I do.
You do. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see that dock. Let's see you coming up to the dock. There we go.
There we go. All right. Kind of move ahead here.
Yeah. And this is a shot that we usually don't get that often because usually we're seeing it from the dock, right, Robbie? So now we get to see it from
Brady Cam.
Yeah.
Yes. The Brady Boat Cam. The Mama D Shrimp Boat Camera. How's that? We're going to give them the naming rights. Hey, he donated shrimp, so he paid for them.
Kind of a unique view of what you see from the shrimp boat looking towards us. Of course, you can see the American flags on that shrimp boat.
All right, there you go. You can see Father Revere right there, blessing the boat.
Absolutely. And now we'll see you from the flip side, Brady.
There you go. And tell you what, now you'll get a view of Queen Natalie Sloan waving at the crowd. And they must see family and friends, and that they're recognizing. And I believe we're about to get in position for the toast. They're about to hand her the glass. Again, we do want to thank Tiger Island Hardware. Everything you need for the indoors or the great outdoors, go see them at 7393 Highway 182 in Morgan City, just in front of the Morgan City Auditorium. Fall is coming, and hopefully this cool weather is a taste of fall, but we know what it is. It's from the rain, but the fall is coming. If you want to do some work around the house for cool weather, I mean, they are the perfect place. And look, if you have an outdoor kitchen, if you're like me, you like to grill, like I'll be doing for Labor Day, they've got the outdoor kitchen section, smokers, grills, big jambalaya pots, burners. If you want to boil some shrimp or something, they've got all of that. Tiger Island Hardware, again, thanks to Casey and Selena Shannon and Brian and Jana Gerwa, the owners of Tiger Island Hardware. You see them in town, please tell them we said hello and that you heard about them on KQKI, but what we said was very good. I wouldn't talk bad about them, right?
Of course not.
We wouldn't. At 6:30, I'll be in the great indoors hollering, "Go Tigers."
There you go. That's true.
Y'all are not, y'all are starting to make that turn, I think, as you get to the old bridge, just to come around. I don't think you're going out quite as far as you did the last time. So
yeah, I don't think we. Yeah.
When the next time you come back, I think, is when y'all are going to meet, right? King and Queen?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And there are, I guess, due to the weather, we don't have as many boats this year, so that's making a difference too.
There's actually more boats than I thought because of the weather. I thought there was going to be less, but pretty good turnout for the rain and what we've had.
It broke up and hadn't come back yet.
Yeah, don't say nothing. Don't say it.
We always tend to do that. Sometimes it comes back to bite us. Yeah, I'm the worst for it. I won't lie.
Yeah. I want to remind you tomorrow. No, what's today? Sunday. Okay.
Sunday,
I think it was Saturday.
Oh, man.
Yes, okay. It's been a crazy weekend. So Monday, Labor Day, that's the day I'm barbecuing. But don't forget, all pay one price ride bracelets for $35. Thanks to Mitchell Brothers Amusements. Ride all day from noon until 9 o'clock. A great music lineup tomorrow. Again, today, don't forget the street parade at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Begins at 2nd and Onstead. Proceeds down 2nd, the festival grounds. And then it goes on to Everett Street and disbands, I believe it's at 6th Street. And don't forget the street parade at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then tonight, the fireworks display over the Atchafalaya River. You can hear all of that live on KQKI. Of course, myself, Brian, and Mac Bruno will be joining you at 7 o'clock from the Morgan City dock to bring you live coverage of the firework extravaganza. And, of course, the music once again synchronized to the fireworks. You can hear the music on KQKI, exclusively on KQKI. Tune in to 95.3 FM KQKI. You won't... if you try to listen to the music on our app or our live stream, there will be about a 30-second delay or so it will be off. But if you want to hear it synchronized, then tune into on your radio itself, or join us on the riverfront. We'll have a sound system out there courtesy of MJB Productions, and again, we do that is Mac Bruno's business, his karaoke production business, and we do want to thank Mac for producing the soundtrack. Put on your dancing shoes or take your shoes off and dance on the riverfront or wherever, your backyard, wherever you watch, because you will want to dance to this music. We've got a good soundtrack, folks, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be synchronized to the fireworks, and we do want to thank Warren Farrell and Brandon Spear with the Pyrotechnics Company, the fireworks company. They come down here. It's probably an interesting day, B, setting up on that barge and getting ready for tonight, but hopefully the weather kind of stay away and we have a much better night tonight.
Absolutely. I've lost you again, though. You may be between Morgan City and one of the structures of the new bridge.
We are.
Well, it's amazing after all these years we still call it the new bridge, right?
Yeah.
Don't we? Well, and it's the only bridge right now, right?
Yeah.
So, usually
good point.
You just got it. Well, usually the old bridge would be open right now for spectators, and then it would be open again tonight for the fireworks. But due to the construction, they're not able to do that.
Right.
But hey, don't forget, if you come to the Berwick Riverfront, you do get boiled shrimp. the price you want to pay. Make a donation, whatever you want to pay, as little or as much as you want to pay for the boiled shrimp. It was donated by Mr. Donald Ribardi, and we do want to thank Mr. Bruce Lodrig. That is Robbie's father-in-law who boiled the shrimp. And folks, if you've never had Mr. Bruce's boiled shrimp, you don't know what you're missing. We had him, Brian,
yes,
at the Bayou Outdoors Foundation event a few weeks ago, which is Robbie's foundation. Man, it was good. And thanks to Miss Deborah Lodrig, Danette, Robbie's wife, putting all this together, the many volunteers from the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival that worked so hard to make this happen.
And my granddaughter, Ainsley Bowers, was part of the pageant for the shrimp, the crowning of the queen, and she will be in the parade at 3 o'clock throwing. Trust me, I spent over $100, so she gonna bomb you with it.
Oh, that's.
Well,
I'll tell you
let's
what.
see what happens. I'm gonna try to make it.
You know, you talk about the shrimp, but you could just sit there and feed me the corn and the potatoes. And now, don't get me wrong, I love the shrimp, but. Man, I love corn and potatoes.
Or the spinach bowl with the crawfish inside the bread.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that's right.
Me and Danette got to go every year and get that.
Yep. Mac and Belinda were talking about that yesterday, and tell you what, I had some really good boiled shrimp. I want to thank Senator Robert Onland. He had a shrimp boil for family and friends Friday afternoon out at Lake Palourde. It was so good. I think it was somebody GIS boiled them, and man, they were good. So this is going to be my second round over the weekend for boiled shrimp, and I can handle that.
Hey, Brian,
then I had them with go ahead.
I want to know why Brady gets invited to all these events and we don't get any invites, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I mean, I thought it was the 3 Bs.
Then he'll post it on his Facebook.
Yeah, I thought it was the 3 Bs.
Well, I didn't
Come
post
on.
that one on Facebook.
You did?
Well, no, I did not.
Oh, you
did.
Oh, you see, he was hiding it from us.
Right.
So
next time we get booed down, we might have to forget to call Brady.
that's right, especially the crawfish one.
Yes, indeed. Well, you know, I just go places. I know people. And Senator Allen and I happen to be friends. I'm on the Chamber Board of Directors with his legislative assistant, Laura Meadows. So, you know what I'm saying? It happens.
We didn't make the list,
Do I
Brian.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah.
Do I need to buy y'all some shrimp today?
No, we just drag you to the dirt. It's more fun anyway.
Yep, exactly.
I figured that. Man, I knew y'all were gonna mess with me.
I think I see you now. You're coming back around.
Yeah.
And
we are coming back around. We're playing Ring Around the Rosie today on the river. So.
And we'll get that feedback, folks. They are making their way on the opposite side, which would be Morgan City, and then back. And let's see. Yeah, this Mike, we've had an interesting.
It might not be on, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. My bad.
I hear it.
Thank you. That's when you let me mess with audio.
Yes, indeed. Man, I don't care how much you test. Sometimes it's just not your friend, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Okay, we're just going to leave that one alone. We're not going. We're not going to mess with that audio anymore, Brady.
I have a plan for next year. We'll try.
Okay,
we'll try
there we go.
Plan C for next year.
That one will make me sweat.
Yes, indeed.
And let's see where you're at. You're coming back around, making that turn. So.
Right.
And now on your screen you can see that's that's the full moon. Now we've got some other boats as well. Captain Boo, Miss Erin, Miss Whitney, and the Mars. You want to say that one for me? Is that like a Cajun way to say it or something?
I think that's Odin.
Okay, that's where I was kind of going with it, but I wasn't exactly sure.
We do.
There we go. We've got your feed is starting to come in. It's breaking up a little bit, but it's going to clear up the closer you get. You're quite a ways out.
We do want to thank the Jordan and Zane Shrimp Boat. They are they're supporting carrying the king today, Dan Conrad and his family.
Yeah.
And hats off to Dan, of course, with Conrad Shipyards, one of our sponsors of the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival coverage. And of course, they do so much for the community. So congratulations to King Dan Conrad for this year's king. And you'll see, if you can see my feed, Queen Natalie Sloan, she has been waving to everyone on the riverfront.
And there you are right there, passing in front of the wharf or the dock or the whatever you want to call it, wharf, dock.
And Brian, if you can tell me when you do not have my feed, I'm going to make an adjustment on my camera. So
Okay,
just let me know
I'll
when
go
you
ahead
do
and
not
take
have
it
my
back
feed.
off of you.
Okay, that'll work.
This is we're trying out some new things, folks, all the
just bear
time,
with us.
and well, just hang in there with us and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to be getting out of our range again, Brady, and as
Okay.
y'all make another loop, I guess you can call it.
That's what we're doing, making a loop.
Go ahead and toast. We got some red and yellow. Thank you.
Okay. What's that?
Or to get in position to toast.
Toast.
Okay, we're good.
And we're really involved in this.
Yes, we are.
So you're going to hear a few things on the air there that I guess
logistical challenges.
Look, Brady left me to control this audio box, so
Yes,
he
indeed.
gets what he gets.
And I don't touch anything because anything I touch could possibly go out.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
And
we are getting in position.
And we're going to go ahead and go to your camera feed there as they are getting in position to toast. And I think Matthew's got, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and switch over so we can see the King and Queen's boat come together, and then we'll throw you out onto the boat. How about that? We are
That'll
live
work.
here
Be
from
careful how
the.
you say that.
Yeah. And we won't actually throw you, but yeah.
He got a life jacket on. He'll
Yeah,
float.
that's right, huh?
I do have one with me, yes. I did bring one. And again, as we're doing this, we want to thank Tiger Island Hardware, 7393 Highway 182 or Business 90 in Morgan City, just in front of the Morgan City Auditorium. And I want to thank them for sponsoring our live coverage. Once again, they've been sponsoring our live coverage of the Blessing of the Fleet now for, this is probably year number 8 or 9. Of course, we had to miss a couple of years due to COVID, but since 2015, I believe they've been sponsoring our live coverage. And Brian, I can tell you that Queen Natalie Sloan, she is now getting in position now to toast.
Okay.
And I see Dan Conrad, the King, he is ready. They're coming towards the bow. Let me kind
There
of
we go.
reposition here so you can see between the flags. And again, we want to thank Mama D for having us. We've never done this. Last year I was on the Visiting Queen's boat, but to bring you a close view of being on the boat as they toast is really an honor for us and something new
absolutely.
that we've never done. So thank you, Mr. Donald Rivardi. I see King Dan Conrad, his wife Rebecca, his daughters, his family are with him, and we are getting ready for the toast.
There we go. As they are coming up, look at that, Robbie. It doesn't get any better than that, right? Looking at the Queen there, and
okay, let me see here if I can. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can scoot around here.
and he's trying, folks.
And it's very precise to make this happen. All right. And her father, Natalie Sloan's father, is helping her make sure nothing happens to his precious daughter. And by the way, she is going to have a birthday this week. There we go.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to that young lady.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Dan. And as you can see, his family, again, his wife, Rebecca, his parents, Mr. Johnny, his mother, Mary, I think her name is Miss Mary Lou, if I'm not mistaken, Brian, Miss Mary Lou Conrad.
Right. Yep.
And so Mr. Johnny, Miss Mary Lou, his daughters, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in, and you can see his family with him on the boat. They are the owners of Conrad Shipyards here in the Morgan City area. Also, they've got a location at least in Houston. They are one of our sponsors.
Yeah, I think it's in Orange, Texas, maybe.
Yeah,
or something.
Orange.
Yeah,
Yep.
Orange. Right.
Of course, they are one of our sponsors of the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival coverage, as well as our high school football coverage. And so, Brian, do you have my video feed still? Do you have it up?
I can pull that up.
Okay. I want to bring in a special guest.
Okay, there we go.
Mr. Ray Autry. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if I can get him over here. Mr. Ray, can you come see?
You're making me dizzy.
I'm going to put Mr. Ray Autry on the spot. Would you join me for a quick interview? All right, there you go. I've got a very special guest with me. I've got Mr. Ray Autry. Mr. Ray was the king in 2016. Mr. Ray, how does it feel to carry on the legacy for your granddaughter to be queen this year?
Very exciting. I'm honored for her, and I'm glad it's still in the family.
Absolutely. Well, maybe you can keep it going, right?
Rock and roll.
Keep it with the great grandkids and everybody else.
Absolutely.
I know it's, like I said, it's definitely an honor for you to pass on this lineage, and I'm sure you were quite surprised and excited when you got the news.
Very, very excited, and I'm proud of my little granddaughter.
Good. What does this festival mean to you and your family?
I've always enjoyed it since I was a little kid. I always came to the festival. I've ridden in the boat parade numerous times over the years, and so many of my friends have been kings, and daughters have been queens. So it's nice. It's nice to be with everybody that's had an opportunity to do this. It's very exciting.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Ray, and your family as you enjoy this weekend.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go, Brady. Great
right,
job there. And we've got some winners, I think, to announce, Brady. And we're going to go ahead and do that. The shrimp boat division coming in first place, Mama D. So congratulations to Mama D. In second place is Jordan and Zane. As we take another look, is that the queen, Brady, in front of you there? It was.
Yes, that was her. Okay. She is about to drive the shrimp boat.
Oh,
so
she's about to drive the shrimp boat. Okay.
Yes.
Watch out, Robbie. Let's get back.
Yeah, we might want to back up.
Yes, indeed. So they're going to give me some slack so I can follow her. Thank you. And get closer.
Hey, Brady,
excuse me there.
Tell her to hit that horn.
This is actually,
yes.
I don't believe this is ever been seen before, right?
Right.
Any type of coverage like this, and this is fantastic because you get an insight of what's actually happening here at the Blessing of the Fleet in Morgan City and Berwick.
Now, she just hugged Mr. Donald Ribardi, the owner of the Mama D, and now you have Natalie at the controls as they're waving at us. This is awesome, isn't it, guys?
It is awesome.
And hey, maybe she's got a new career. Maybe she'll be a boat captain. Who knows?
Hey, you never know.
That's it.
Notice how low that anchor is, just in case. No, I'm picking.
Mr. Donald called me early yesterday morning, and he said, look, last year the Queen drove the boat, and she had a great time. If we do it again, would you mind covering us? Like, absolutely, let's do this thing.
Brady, we also want to mention, too, in the pleasure craft division, JF, let's see, who is that? I'm trying to get a Oswald. There we go.
Okay.
Is what I'm assuming. Then in second place is PT Boat. And in third place is, let's see, number 22. Okay, number 22. Okay, gotcha. In the Petroleum Vessel Division, let's see, we're kind of breaking up a little bit there because you've got a boat that is coming towards you. So as we're going to hear all of those boat horns out here, celebration. And the Petroleum Vessel Division, Brady's going to be Captain Boo and Mars Odin.
Awesome. Congratulations and thanks to all those participating. You see Elena right there, Elena Sloan. She is the mother of the Queen. We're going to call her the Queen Mother, right? We're going to call Elena Autry Sloan, and the mother of the Queen. And
I was just getting some words in, Brady. We kind of lost your signal because you got a lot of boats that are passing in front of you, even though you're on the top. But it's fantastic to see this. And we're pretty much nearing the end of the blessing here. Good crowd on hand, as you can see that from the boat whenever we had it on the dock. And really just wound up being a pretty fantastic morning for something like this as well.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely
beautiful weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
But as I was saying, Elena Autry Sloan, of course, Elena, the mother of Queen Natalie Sloan, she is the daughter of Mr. Ray Autry, who was the king back in 2016 that we just interviewed. And so a family affair. And that's what happens. That plays sometimes a role into, you know, the royalty. You've got so many generations of families here in St. Mary Parish where, you know, it may have been the grandfather, the great-grandfather, the father being a king, and then a granddaughter or a daughter being a queen. A lot of it, you've got multiple generations. I know of one family, I believe 3 generations, the Hidalgo family, as a matter of fact. I believe 3 generations of royalty in the family. So so a lot of tradition here into the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. And of course it all started with the blessing of the fleet. And we don't have is Nelson around here? Nelson Cortez around there today? He usually is our historian. I haven't seen him.
No, I sure haven't. I saw Mr. Rodney. He was somewhere around. I'm not exactly sure. Or I don't know. Is he still here?
I hadn't seen Nelson. Usually, sometimes he comes, but usually I get an opportunity to interview Nelson, whether it be for the blessing of the fleet or for the fireworks or for the street parade. And if you want history on the festival, this guy is the historian. This guy knows Mardi Gras and Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival history like the back of his hand. And maybe we'll try to catch up to him later today. We'll try to bring you live coverage of the street parade. We'll see how that goes, especially with the weather. But definitely tonight, fireworks coverage. Don't forget to tune in to KQKI 95.3 FM to hear the music that will be synchronized to the fireworks. And Brian, we also again want to thank Tiger Island Hardware, our exclusive sponsor this morning of our live coverage of the Blessing of the Fleet and Boat Parade. Began 89 years ago as a blessing. That's the way it started right here. This is where it started. And everybody would go and join.
We got a special little guest here with us. Go ahead and tell everyone. I'll tell you what, I'm going to hand this off to Robbie because he's going to be able to explain a little bit better than I.
Okay.
Got my granddaughter here, Miss Ainsley Bowers. Second generation of royalty. Her grandpa was a king of the festival probably about 20 years ago. Ainsley, where do you go to school at?
Patty Watts.
And have you enjoyed being part of the festival so far?
Yes, I love it.
And you excited to be in the parade at 3 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
So, how much of shrimp did you eat in snowballs so far? What, no? I know you had a snowball. Come on now.
I had one snowball. That was it.
I want one.
Yeah, Mr. Brady said go get him one.
Well, Danette was actually getting me one. She was getting me one, and I had to get on the boat. So I will get one with my ball shrimp. We're actually redoing the toast, if I'm not mistaken. Elena, is that what's happening? We're redoing the toast because they were not able to get the proper photos. So we're actually doing a second toast, guys. That's what we're doing now.
Thank you so much, guys. And I'll tell you
I'm
what.
going to try to get in a little bit closer.
Okay. Let me see. Where are you at?
I'm going to try to get in closer here.
You're okay. Just trying to see if I'm going to be able to get a. Yeah, I'm actually getting a pretty good feed from you right now. Yeah, you're between the new bridge and old bridge.
Correct.
Is she still driving the boat? Because I noticed it's spinning around.
Oh, no, she is at the front of the boat. Ryan wanted to know if you were still driving because we were spinning. It's all good. Okay, in her defense, they were telling her to do that.
Okay.
we were joking. We know.
Yes, indeed.
I think we're going to have a better view this time, Brian.
Yeah, I think so.
And they're actually backing up.
I was able to get some slack.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were not able to get good pictures a while ago. Well, you know what?
Oh, so we're going to do it again.
Is a charm.
Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
Again. Yeah. So,
and we'll show you that as I think Matthew can get a pretty decent shot. He's got some people, I guess, that are stepping in the way. But there you go. As they come up, and now you'll see the two boats here, and that's a great shot from the boat to be able to see these two coming up to me.
And yep. You know, we're talking about lineage. Dan Conrad, the king, his daughter Danielle, she is in the middle right there. She was queen several years ago as well. So that's even some additional lineage. And I'm sure there's some more, but I don't know at the time who else. But here we go. There we go. We got a better shot that time.
No cannonballs, Brady.
Yeah.
No, we're not. I'm good. I don't have my life jacket on right now. All right. There we go. We got a better shot. And as I mentioned, Dan Conrad, his daughter Danielle was queen several years ago as well. Don't know the exact year, but I do remember her being the queen. And so that's at least 2 generations, and I'm going to try to see what I can find out to see if there's maybe even more lineage by this afternoon's parade. And we're not trying to miss anyone, but it's 89 years old, so we don't know all of the kings and queens. We try to keep up with them.
Oldest chartered festival in the state of Louisiana.
Yes, it is.
Morgan City.
Yep. Again, thanks to Tiger Island Hardware, Casey and Selena Shannon, Ryan and Jana Gerwald, the owners of Tiger Island Hardware. They are a sponsor, exclusive sponsor today of the Blessing of the Fleet, and they have been now for several years, and we want to thank them for that.
Thank God for this beautiful weather.
Yeah, it actually turned out to be very, very nice. And who knows, Brady, maybe we'll get that break we needed and we can get these fireworks done tonight and just have a great rest of the festival.
Yep. Okay, so Danielle Conrad was the queen in 2007. And let me see, I'm trying to see if there's some more Conrads on their family that may have served as a king or queen. Don't want to miss anyone out just in case. It's a long list. Watch your man. Okay, I got her, Danielle Conrad, and we're trying to go back to see if there's other in their family.
Leave it to Brady. He'll investigate it. Watch, next year we're going to have an entire list of all past kings, queens, and relatives.
We can give Brady a whole year to prepare, and he's still going to forget the
What you
duct
talking
tape.
about?
Yep.
I got it right here. I'm going back to 1942.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Miss Dorothy Vining Hayes was the very first queen. There you go. So you see that? I am doing my research as we speak. See, maybe I'll be an investigative reporter when I grow up.
Hey, you got to wonder, who come up with the idea, hey, let's make a festival 89 years ago?
Right. Well, it probably just starts as gatherings, right? And then all of a sudden...
Yeah, I guess it was just a party, and they said, let's establish it and make a festival out of it.
Kind of like your house on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. Until Danette had enough, she started kicking people out.
Yep. Well, it started as a blessing of the fleet 89 years ago. What we're doing right now is the way the festival began. They said we're going to bless the shrimp boats, and then they would just have this gigantic shrimp boil for everyone. And little by little, it started adding to the festivities into what we have now. But that's exactly where it started.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
One good idea can last 89 years.
Yes, indeed. And I can tell you plans are underway now for number 90 next year.
And we're going to bring in another little special guest here. She's going to be firing the first shell tonight. So
nice.
It's going to be,
She'd be pretty excited.
Give me yours, Robbie. I'm taking Robbie's earmuffs away.
Okay, do that.
And
give us some relief, right?
Yeah. I think you want to put these on? You don't want to put them on?
Okay, here, I'll try them out.
And we have Lindsay sharing me with us. Her daughter is going to be firing the... Oh, now she's going to want them because she saw Mama put them on.
Exactly.
There we go. She's being a little shy, Brady, but that's okay. That's all right.
It's okay. I know the feeling. Brian and I are
She's a
shy too.
sweetheart, I can tell you that.
Yeah, we're shy too, right, Brian?
Covered in
We
about
get it.
3 different snowballs.
Now, I know her mom can talk.
Okay, there you go.
She can talk a lot. No.
Yes,
I do have a voice. Good, how are you?
They, of course, y'all came in from New Orleans, and y'all do this every year, right?
Yes,
for the
we
past
do.
couple of years. Give us your thoughts on the festival, because originally you're not from around here. So
I'm
give us
not.
some.
I'm from Florida.
Yeah. She's from the awesome state. No, I'm picking up.
Well, I mean, it is a very cool cultural experience around here to be able to see the boats and the blessings and to see their own kind of courts, because obviously in New Orleans we have different kind of courts. So it's just very interesting to see the Shrimp Fest, and every year we get my daughter the little Shrimp Fest shirt, and that becomes her favorite shirt all year long.
And, of course, Anna is going to be firing the first shell. Is
She's
she
all
excited?
She is. We've been practicing this all week long.
That is awesome. So we're going to see y'all tonight and go out and have some fun.
We will.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Thank you so much.
And, yeah, it's going to be a great time. Again, those fireworks begin at 9 o'clock tonight. And Brady, I think I have you. But do I have you?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you got me. You got me.
There we go. Robbie,
And,
I lost Robbie. I don't know where Robbie is.
Robbie probably wandered off into the distance somewhere. You know, he's good at that. Again, I want to thank Mr. Donald Richard, the owner of Mama D's Shrimp Boat. I know you don't have an audio feed, but you saw him a few moments ago. He was coaching. Okay, you've got my video feed or just audio?
Well, no, your video feed I don't have. No.
Okay, it's okay. We'll show him in a bit, but you got to see Mr. Donald Ribardi. You did, what did I say? I'm so sorry. Donald Ribardi, my bad. A lot of names going through the mind. Thank you for correcting me. Mr. Donald Ribardi, the owner of the Mama D's Shrimp Boat, and what a great day. He has treated us all like royalty, and I was with him Friday. That's when we were able to record that interview that you heard earlier. He donated hundreds of pounds of shrimp to the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Mr. Bruce Lodrig, Robbie's father-in-law, boiled, and and then the funds, whatever you want to donate, as little or as much as you want to donate for a pound of boiled shrimp and some dip. It's over there along the seawall. Miss Deborah and I know Danette were working on that, but thank you, Mr. Bruce Lodrig, for boiling those shrimp. He does a great job. You still have time to come down, get you some shrimp, and support a great cause. All the proceeds go to Children's Hospital. And Mr. Donald Ribardi, after his accident last year where he fell, he broke, I believe, 12 ribs. I believe 2 of them were punctured in a lung, and he was back up and at it in 3 months. Because of God's miraculous healing on him, he said, I want to do something to give back to the community. So this week he went and caught hundreds of pounds of shrimp and donated all of that. You know, that's how they make a living, Brian.
Yeah.
They shrimp for a living.
Yeah.
But instead of keeping them and selling them, he donated them to the festival, to Ms. Deborah, said, you know, do what you want with them. And they said, let's go to a good cause. And it's a really good cause. Children's Hospital, I'm not sure exactly which one it is, if it's New Orleans, but they do such a great work with our children. And because Mr. Donald was injured, he was in the hospital and he was able to recover. I think it's a great cause, a testament to his recovery.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brady, we want to remind everyone to buy. Boy, it sounds like you're having a party on that boat, I can tell you that.
Yes, indeed. Having fun with that horn, but go ahead.
Buy local. You know, buy your shrimp local.
Why would you not want to buy local?
Yeah. I mean, it's fresh, Gulf.
And you know where it comes from.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, exactly. And you know what? If you go to a restaurant and it says imported on the menu, feel free to talk to the manager and say, hey, look, can you please consider buying local Gulf shrimp? And look, this is me. I'd rather pay a few dollars more for a meal and know that where the shrimp came from. And because I know a lot of our congressional delegation, and I'm going to mention one of our congressmen, Clay Higgins, he is fighting that right now because of the imports. And we discussed this last year. We had interviewed Parish Councilman Rodney Olander, who is a shrimper himself, and they're fighting low prices because of the imports coming in. And it's one thing to have competition, but the problem is with those, they're driving our prices lower, but you don't know where those shrimp are coming from, and they don't have the safety regulations that our shrimpers do.
That's right.
And when they're packaging them, you don't know how long they were caught or anything. And Mr. Donald told me this week or Friday when I was speaking to him, I asked him, I said, how long did you stay out when you're shrimping? The longest he may stay out to is a week, but he told me once he starts catching, he's only out for 3 days because he wants those shrimp to be fresh when he comes in. So you know, and we've got the Jordan and Zane shrimp boat. We've got others that are out here today that they're out here to make a living for their families, but they also support our communities as well.
Absolutely.
So please, like Brian said, buy local.
Absolutely. You're coming back around. Here we can see you across the way by the railroad.
Right.
By the railroad bridge. I apologize, Bray. I'm getting some audio in my ear that's pretty loud, so I'm trying to
you're fine.
Kind of decipher from which direction that's coming from.
And you're probably getting the background from the shrimp boat.
Gotcha.
Behind me.
Okay.
You're probably getting me. You just let me know when you get my video feed again.
Yeah.
And someone wanted to be on camera real quick before we go.
That should be coming up here shortly as you're getting closer to the shore or the wharf area over by Crapels. We want to thank, we got a sponsor to thank, don't we?
We do. Go ahead.
We want to thank Tiger Island. Let's see, I'm going to have to open up your book. Tiger Island Hardware.
Right.
Over in Morgan City.
Yep.
Here we go. Now got it.
There you go.
Special thanks to the owners, Casey and Selena, Shannon and Brian and It's Jana. Thank you, Joe, for their continued support of our live coverage of the annual Blessing of the Fleet Shop Tiger Island Hardware for everything you need for indoors and outdoors, including hardware, lumber, power tools, lawn and garden equipment, paint, appliances, interior designing, outdoor kitchen and grills, and everything you need to enjoy your sportsman's paradise, including guns, ammo, knives, fishing gear, and much more. And Brady, I was there twice yesterday. I was there twice, so yeah, I do support local business.
Absolutely. And that's another thing, you know, when you go out and you shop local, someone like Tiger Island Hardware, they do so much, and they give to our community, our schools, our sports, your local sports teams. You know, when you consider, let's say if your child is on a local sports team, it's usually going to be your local businesses who will contribute. That's why we need to support local as much as we can. Our locally owned business such as Tiger Island Hardware. And so thanks to Casey and Selena and Brian and Jana, everyone at Tiger Island Hardware, all for supporting the Blessing of the Fleet. Again, our live broadcast, they've been doing it now for probably, I think they started around 2015. And so we want to thank them. You should be getting my video feed again, Brian, as we are about to pull up to the dock.
Yep, there we go. We got it back inside. I tried it a minute ago, and it was kind of still cutting out, but you're looking pretty good right now. You are on the boat that won first prize of the shrimp boat division, so I just want to let you know that.
I appreciate that.
Jordan and Zane, they came in second in today's festivities.
I guess I brought them good luck, didn't I?
Yep, you sure did.
We had somebody that wanted to get on TV real quick, Brian.
Okay.
And we're going to do that real quick. All right, so what's your name? What's that again?
Isabel Landry.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. One more time.
Isabel Landry.
Are you having fun at the festival?
Absolutely.
All right. Where do you go to school?
I go to school at Central Catholic High School.
All right. Well, enjoy the festivities.
I will.
All right. Isabella wanted to get on camera there, and we said, sure, why not? That's what we do, right?
Yeah, that's it. Trying to get everyone involved, trying to give you a little bit of everything that's going on this morning. And hopefully we've done that. And everyone has enjoyed our live coverage of this. It's the 89th, right, Brady?
Yeah,
Is it
that's
the
right, 89th. And
89th blessing of the fleet. 89 of them.
It's a long time.
That is a long time. That's a lot of generations as well. So.
Yep. And next
See
year,
you tonight.
Plans are in the way for the 90th next year. Already making some big plans. As a matter of fact, look, we're taking family photos now. We're taking pictures with the Queen, her grandfather, Mr. Ray Autry. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's about memories, right?
Thank you. Thank you. We've got Mr. Ray Autry. He was the king in 2016. His granddaughter, Natalie Sloan, this year's queen. You'll see her parents to your left, and family, friends. There you go. Awesome. Everybody wave. Cool. It's definitely a family affair at the Shrimp and Petroleum Festival.
Absolutely. And it's been a blast today.
Yep. And we're coming up to the dock. It means our ride for this year is about over, Brian. And I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up.
Huh, Brady?
They're going to kick us off. That's right. We didn't sink. Natalie did a great job driving the boat. So you got to see that again. All the special thanks to Mr. Donald Ribardi, Miss Donna, his wife, for providing the boat for the royalty, the Queen, her family and friends, well-wishers. And, of course, myself bring you different up-close view of the festivities here on the boat, the toast. Congratulations again, our royalty, King Dan Conrad, Queen Natalie Sloan. Thanks again to Mr. Donald for providing all those shrimp. Thanks to Tiger Island Hardware for their sponsorship, Hargrave Funeral Home for providing the water to everyone out there. The Big Chills snow cone trailer is out here with snow cones. Also, thanks to our first responders, all the many police agencies who are out here. I saw Morgan City Police Chief Chad Adams. I saw Berwick Police Chief David Leonard. I saw Patterson Police Chief Garrett Logan. Garrett Grogan here at the beginning of the blessing of the fleet. So it's great to see all these agencies working together, right, Brian?
Oh, absolutely, Brady, and it's a wonderful event, and we're very fortunate to have it here in St. Mary Parish. And this event goes further than just Morgan City, Berwick, Patterson, St. Mary Parish. It goes. There's people from all over the United States, and you'll even run into some people from other countries as well at this festival.
You really do. People really enjoy it, and we're blessed to have it right here in St. Mary Parish. So go out and enjoy the festivities. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Go get you some good food, let the kids ride the rides, shop the arts and crafts, go see some live music. If you want the full schedule of events, you can download the KQKI smartphone app. Right there at the top left-hand corner, tap S&P Info. You'll see the full schedule of events right there at your fingertips. Also, the festival website, shrimpandpetroleum.org. And so, Brian, Betty, thank you, Matthew, for helping us again today to pull off this incredible broadcast.
Thank you, Brady Borrell. We're going to go ahead and let you do your thing and get that equipment off of that boat before they throw it in the boiling pot.
Yes.
And
yes,
I'm sure Betty would find a way to season it quite well.
I'm sure he would.
I like it spicy.
You're right. Yes, indeed.
And that
right,
is going to do it from us. Thank you so much, Brady. And there you have it. Our coverage is complete now of the 89th annual Blessing of the Fleet, live here from the Berwick side. Make sure you go on out. It looks like it's going to be great weather for most of the rest of the day, if not all. And kind of a difference from yesterday, though, right?
Oh, a big difference.
So this is actually pleasant, comfortable, no rain. Make sure you go out, see the vendors over at the festival, and just have a great time. That's going to do it for us. I'm Brian Prodich, along with
Robbie Betty Bauer
and
Matthew Prodich
and Brady Borrell, who is still on the Mama D, probably stuffing his face. That will do it for us.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers, right? Tonight, it's 95.3 FM, KQKI, Bayou Vista, Morgan City, Louisiana.
You're listening to live coverage of the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival. Download the KQKI smartphone app for the full schedule of events right at your fingertips. In addition to real-time notifications with the latest information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Your local information station for the Louisiana Shrimp and Petroleum Festival is 95.3 FM, KQKI.